wrong song. Can't be doing that. Yes, wow. Welcome to all the cool heads. That's what I call the fans now, maybe, or we can think of something else. It's a late night, cool stream tonight, a special edition of the show. I'm ready to do this intro. Damn it. Let's see, maybe I'll switch up the music, give people a few more minutes to walk in through the door. Let's try this tune here. Sounds good. Because we're gonna... Oh, yeah. It's late night. We're all sleepy. We need some of that late night ASMR vibes, you know? Getting real close to the mic and talking low and slow. But first we gotta get juiced up and do the intro, my dude and dudettes and everybody else. Ooh, Nico is asleep. Yep. I gotta get it juiced up, man. I can't wait any longer. And you'll be here to tell your friends I was there live. The first ever late night cool stream. B-Wolf went crazy that night. You wouldn't believe it. He he ran for his life. Hello, Manderson. This is just the prologue. All right. I've been waiting all week for this moment. Had a busy, crazy day. I wanted to do the late night cool stream. So here we go. This is late night. It's late night on the cool stream. Welcome to Late Night Cool Stream with your host, Beowulf, coming to you live and direct from an undisclosed location, broadcasting live on Twitch.tv. Have a seat, sit down, relax yourself. Enjoy the show, folks. We got some great stuff going on tonight. We got all of our favorite sponsors. We got some great stuff to look at, and you're gonna really dig it. Wow! It's a cool stream, late night edition, baby. It's the cool stream. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know who's gonna pop in and give us a visit. I don't know what kind of crazy stuff we're gonna be looking at tonight. Oh yeah. Clapping and wooing. I'm hooting and hollering. Oh yeah. Forget about all those other late night Saturday S&L shows that go down. All the Jimmy Fallons and all those other people. Come to the cool stream. Woo! The late night cool stream, and we're doing it tonight. Alright. Boom. The song is still going. How else can I vamp on this? It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. Alright. That was great. Had a lot of fun doing that intro. Woo! So you might be asking what the heck goes down on the late night cool stream? Wow! Thank you, Jaded Wombat. We got Dipshed. We got Nico. What up? Sunbear. Let's see. We got an audience member wanting to ask a question. What's up? Thanks, PJPE. You're about to find out. This is something we've never done before. We did a meat stream a couple episodes ago, and that was way out of just something unbelievable. But tonight, a late night? You think Pac-Man is a big deal? The character, the man himself, are we talking about the little yellow, Are we talking about the little pixelated character that eats ghosts, or are we talking about the boxer, Manny Pacquiao? I think that boxer guy's pretty good. He didn't beat the other guy last time when they had the big fight. That's okay. And I also think that the little character that eats ghosts is pretty cool. Now, is he a big deal? I don't know. In the gamer world, because we're talking to gamers mostly tonight. I know some of you come from far and wide, but mostly gamers, so to put it in gamer terms, he's maybe a little outdated. I don't know. It's a fun game though. What do you think about Honey? Honey's good. A little bit of honey, little bitty bees making their little bit of honeys. Well, let's see. What was I going to say? Well, the late night. I'll just keep saying well until I figure out what the hell I'm talking about. The late night cool stream. So, what I was thinking was we just kind of do a little best of. Maybe best of sounds a little bit, full of myself to say that I have some of the best things, but I got some cool things. But I just thought, a lot of new viewers here tonight, and some of the people that I've discovered the stream, I've been watching, maybe they don't know some of those weird references. Maybe we need to go back in time and check out some stuff, revisit some things, check out some new things, just kind of free flow it. I'm checking the time here because I'd like to be conscious of people's time, of my own time. Welcome to your own stream. Thanks, Beer Horse. Welcome. Oh, we're doing that song again. Let's try another song. All right, so I think this is a good song to lead off. It's called Welcome News. So normally when you do a talk show, let's see if I can maybe try to do something like a talk show guy would do. You want to see, hey, I heard about what's in the news? Do some jokes, some topical jokes. Let's see what we got here on Reuters. Oddly enough, let's see. NFL fans in St. Louis can flush away anger at Kroenke. And it says 3 years after leaving St. Louis, and this is already boring me. But Kroenke, he looks pretty cranky. Look at him. If he's leaving, they fired him or something. I don't know. I don't really care. Let's see. Pungent J Queen durians sell for $1,000 in Indonesia. J Queen. What are they using it to smoke some stuff out of? Yeah, well, that one didn't really land. Am I like Cronky Kong? That's right. Okay, that was pretty good. If you got any punch-ups, feel free to type them in the chat, because I'm a little... My head's not quite... it's late. Had a long day. Maybe I'm not quite 100%. But I guess I probably shouldn't say that. I am 100%. Let's see. What is it? It's got the durian there. Indonesian variety of the durian. Pungent, spiky fruit. Considered a delicacy across many parts of Asia. Has been sold in a store on the island of Java. Now, is that where... I've heard of Java. Is that where the coffee comes from? For a hefty $1,000 per fruit. Man. What the heck is that all about? Let's see. Roman remains unearthed near famous Lisbon restaurant. Portuguese archaeologists. Hear about these archaeologists? They were digging near one of Lisbon's most iconic restaurants. Really blanking on that. Lisbon, Portugal. Not getting anything. Let's see. The Solar dos Presuntos. So we all know that restaurant, the Manor of Hams. Okay. So what was, who's a big fat guy I can make fun of? Was at the restaurant. This is hard. Okay. They've discovered a large Roman cemetery holding 2,000-year-old skeletons and various ancient artifacts. Okay, 2,000-year-old skeleton. Were they talking about my my mother-in-law? That's kind of in general a general mother-in-law joke, not specifically mine, but just kind of thought I'd get a laugh. Roman remains was solely missed at Royal Rumble. I'll get that one. Maybe don't try the shellfish. J Queen's Jennifer Lopez. Okay, that's good. Archaeologists are always looking for dead stuff. Bunch of freaking ghouls, those guys. I don't know, what's up with that? Just digging in the ground, looking for this creepy stuff. Let's see. Spate of rabbit killing spooks village in rural France. So I didn't know Elmer Fudd was from France. Maybe if he was, he'd be Elmer Food. Okay, just gonna go past that one. Robots serve up food and fun in Budapest Cafe. Robots at the Enjoy Budapest. The robots at the Enjoy Budapest Cafe can do it all. Really? We give them a tip? Are they gonna go out back and do a little bit of that stuff? They can serve up food and drink, tell jokes, dance with the kids, or just hang out for a chat with customers. Sounds pretty fun. Do a French Elmer Fudd impression. Oh, all right, here we go. Let's see. Elmer Fudd. Wascally Wabbit. Okay, is what he says, and then something in French would be... Je m'appelle Elmo Fudd. Au revoir, wabbit. Here we go. Love to eat a plate of nuts and bolts with a nice motor. Oh, crap. Love to eat a plate of nuts and bolts with a nice motor oil sauce. Oh, yeah. That's how I'll end every joke. Alright, trying to keep it going here. Trying to keep it lively. We got some good upbeat music. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're really going to skewer these guys. The Papal Swiss Guard. I didn't know they needed guards to guard the cheese. And I'm talking about the head cheese, the Pope, and also the Swiss cheese. So I couldn't even get into this headline without doing 2 jokes in a row. Boom. Papal Swiss Guard keep cool heads with 3D helmets. Okay, so they have 3D helmets. They keep cool heads with 3D helmets. I didn't know that, what is the Catholic Church sponsored by Oculus Rift? Ow! The Vatican Swiss Guard colorfully dressed mini army. It's pretty cool that the Vatican has an army. I'm not going to get into really topical stuff there in terms of the Vatican and the army that's defending those guys who are bad. So he helps protect the Pope. They look like they could do some damage with those little, whatever that's called. Cooler heads now. They've swapped their metal helmets for ones made by 3D printers. Wow. Good joke. Thanks, Pop Deluxe. That was pretty good. See, I'm on a roll right now. I'm really heating up. Brexit Survival Kit helps Britons face the worst with freeze-dried fajita. I'm blanking on that one. Let's see if you got anything. Halberds. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see. Britons face the worst. Really not so good at these off the top of the head jokes. That one's tough. Pet owners flock to Madrid church for blessing of animals. That's a good little doggy. Not much you can say with that one. What else we got? Face value, one-time Afghan wedding singer, a ringer for Canada's Trudeau. Yeah. Afghan singer Abdul Salam Maftoon's striking resemblance to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has turned him into an unlikely celebrity in the war-torn country since his debut on a talent show. It's kind of cool. So, let's see. Is Trudeau a guy that is a big war guy? Because maybe we could make a joke there, but that I don't know how good that would be. Okay. So we did some stuff, and there's an advertisement. Okay, maybe we need to get out of this. I think that's maybe run its course. The semblance really isn't striking. Yeah, maybe just in that one picture. Go back there. Appears. Oh. Alright, so that's the news segment. Let's, I guess maybe we need to talk a little bit about the advertisers for tonight. Let's switch it up to some chill down music. We got the classic ads. Classic ad read. Gotta do it straight up top, right after all the good jokes. That's right, no ads on the stream. Not unless it's Amichis. We're all about the ads. Looks like a young Harry Dean Stanton, like before he was in anything. Okay, I think I can see that. So, right up top, we got a great restaurant, Amichis. Pizza, wings, friends, leave your wing mark at Amichis. maybe later we'll go and watch, maybe check out the hashtag Amichi's Wing Mark. That one's really been burning in me. I want to see who all is posting about Amichi's Wing Mark. It's so intriguing to me. So maybe we'll get into that. But Amichi's, great food, great fun. Maybe we'll check out that classic review on foodhistory.com that started it all. I don't know. Got a lot to get to. But it's a free form night. Any place that we go is wide open. I love that. And of course we got Mr. Food. Oh, it's so good. They got some great recipes, great videos, how-tos, and great folks over at Mr. Food. Learn how to cook, you big dummy. And that's a little tagline that I added in there, maybe. I hope they like that. Oh, it's so good. And hey, while you're at it, learn how to cook, you big dummy. Jeez. Ari Falcon, hello pimp. So them's the ads. All right, we got so much to get to. We love our sponsors. We love what they give to us. They help keep the lights on here at the Cool Stream Studios. We're using that money to pay all the behind the scenes folks. Maybe pay me a little bit too. Speaking of behind the scenes folks, I think I really would like to tease something that you're gonna love, which is my team over here at the Cool Stream. They've been working up something since last week. You know, as you recall, we came across a really cool song that everyone was just going nuts about. I loved it. I've still been jamming out to that song. And I thought, you know what? Or maybe someone told me. I'll just take credit for their invention. But they said, you know what? We should do a credit sequence. That's a thing that you do after a show. Show all the people that worked on it. So we put a little credit sequence together. And maybe I could show that now. I'm not so sure. Maybe I'll just tease it out. I don't want to show it at the very end, but somewhere in the middle. Or heck, maybe I'll just show it right now. I'm just too damn excited. Let's see if I can figure this out. I've got to make sure this all is synced up, which is a little weird, but so we're going to pause the music. We're going to try to get this going, and I'm going to keep talking until I can do that, and then I'm going to, so maybe slightly off here, but let's do this. Stream's not over, it's still going. Just a little sneak peek of the credit stream that we worked so hard on this week. Had a lot of fun, that great song from Harry Hubbard. There's all the people who worked on it. Oh yeah. Still going. Here, supercut. There he is. Bigfoot. There's David Griffin, the guy who designed. Here we go. Oh yeah. We're getting into Steve tonight. Way. Here we got this. Oh, and the famous bridge. We all love the bridge. Smashing the trucks. Boom. So that's it. Haven't finished the end. Got kind of busy this week, but there's kind of a cool, crazy thing. We'll let the song play out. Why not? It kind of loops. It's kind of funky. Getting back into it. I think that's where the credits would cut off, somewhere towards the end. But we added in an extra chunk as well. But yeah, so let's tee it up. There's our boy, Rob Skiba. Okay, let's go back here, and we're gonna pick some music. That sounds fine. Turn it down a little bit. So, last week, yeah, the seed. We were going off on the seed. Thank you, Mr. Food, for that outro. So this week I was like, man, I gotta see what the seed's up to. I gotta let people know what's going on. And I want to know what's going on. So I'm gonna check it out and do a little research for the show. And I went in and checked out some of Rob Skiba's vlogs over on YouTube. And I hit upon some pretty good moments on these videos. And I also listened to the Seed audio drama, which consists of the prologue and 2 episodes. They're about 15 minutes each. Prologue's a little bit shorter. So I got in depth on the Seed story. Got to hear some great voice acting. There's some pretty good moments in there as well. So what Rob has been up to lately, he might tell you in his own words, but just to preface it a little bit, he's a busy guy. And he's been doing the damn Seed. I think the audio drama came out about 4 years ago. So it's been a minute since we had a Seed update. Actually been from these videos are about last year. So he's been working on the book. He talks some about that, how he printed 150 copies, but he misspelled some things, which kind of stinks. He misspelled one of the artists' names wrong. He printed 150 copies, and we're not sure if he paid the artist. We hope that he did, but one thing in the video, I guess I could show parts of that, but he's, assuring the viewers that, hey, you get this misprint, that thing's going to be valuable. That's going to be a collector's item. I may have to try to get my hands on the Seed book, but I think it's just the transcript of the audio drama, and I've already listened to it. And there's some artwork as well from a comic book that has yet to come out. So Rob, he's been busy talking about Flat Earth. He's really getting into that, going on people's shows, and he's big into that. People love that stuff. People eat it up, so he's seeing dollar signs as far as that goes, but he's still... The guy looks like Diedrich Bader. Let's see. Let's see about that. Oh, yeah, there's a good song. Oh, that guy. From the Drew Carey Show. And Office Space. There he is. Let's see. Does he look... He could definitely play... I kind of see it. Let's see. Did he have a goatee period? Not sure. There he is. Star Trek. People love Star Trek. Oh yeah, from that movie, The Muppets. I think he could play Rob Skiba in the Skiba biopic. Yeah, I think so. I think that's a good... Yes, got the NEAS in the suggestions. To be honest, I'm a little bit behind. Need to get caught up. I'm loving it. Had some good chat about Hintia the other day. It's pretty funny. So, let's see what Rob's up to.
That's the deal with shipping.
About the book.
Then later that night,
I
had a Google Hangout meeting with the visual effects house that I mentioned in one of the previous vlogs, one of the guys that I met at...
Oh yeah, so for those uninitiated, we could check out the Seed trailer also. Probably could do that after this, but The Seed is his book. He's got the audio drama, but he really wants it to be a big show. That's like Battlestar Galactica, X-Files, all mixed up and mixing in all the crazy cool sci-fi, and it's gonna be awesome. And he's written all this stuff and he's rewritten it, but he really wants to make that show. So this is a Google Hangout meeting of Rob Skiba talking to some guys who you can just watch.
South by Southwest conference. We've been in communication via email, and then last night we got together on a Google Hangout with one of his visual effects supervisors and had a really good conversation, but it really didn't last very long because ultimately I've still got quite a bit more
because he got his butt handed to him. Because Rob, what the heck are you talking about? You're making a show? I'll tell you how to make a show. You got to do the dang work. Don't come in here. Okay, you'll see
To do
what's going on.
before we're ready to actually engage in visual effects.
What do you think, in your estimation, is gonna take timeline-wise to get some of that previs?
Man, that's tough.
It's gonna
I
be
think he's talking about, I don't know what previs is, maybe. I'm not in the industry. I guess like pre-visualizing the show, you know, and that sounds kind of like a reasonable, normal thing that you'd have doing a show. But Rob, you know, he's not much for visuals. You know, he's a visionary, but so I'll explain that
ways
as
out
well.
because I've right now I'm spending most of my day
Talking
signing,
about
stamping, and
Flat
mailing
Earth.
these
Oh,
books. That
he's
people
mailing the books, so he's really busy with those
I know.
dang books. That's good.
So as soon as my time kind of frees up in that regard, and I'm going to be dedicating a lot more of my time to finalizing the trailer. So I've got to just finish writing the trailer so I know exactly.
Okay, so he wants to finalize the trailer, but he's also got to write the trailer. And it seems like the trailer, from what I know about, I'm trying not to go in too hard on the guy, you know, 'cause we got the seat up here on the banner, but gosh, I gotta be real with Rob Skiba. The trailer is the thing that comes after you made the dang thing.
what's going to be.
That's what I would say if I was in this meeting, but this guy here is pretty nice to Rob.
And then after I know that, then that would be the time for me to start doing previs.
Okay.
So we're
What are
still
we
a ways
talking
out.
about?
We're still, you know, months
Still
out at this
ways
point.
out.
Because I'm going to be heading out to California probably the end of this month
Mhm.
for about a week. Just be networking
Just to
with
hang
producers
out and,
people
you
out
know,
there.
I don't know, maybe some other stuff out in California. I don't know. You tell me.
That I've had contacts with.
Meeting producers, though, that's good. And he's
'Cause
got one
I'm,
of
like I
got
said,
one of
I've
the
been a
weird
one-man show,
skulls in the
and
background.
I'm only at this point ready to
It's a
start
one-man
building
show.
the team. All the credits
Yeah.
we see at the end of the episode, you know,
Right.
like I need all those guys.
Okay, so he doesn't have anyone working on the show, but he's got the credits. He needs to find people on the show. That makes sense.
You know?
He's getting a bit ahead of
So,
himself, to be honest.
You know, I got to start finding all these people.
Mm-hmm.
But that detailed conversation, which the previs will accommodate, is what part of
Yeah.
how you know
That's
what exact team do you need and
right.
who would be involved for what amount of work and what amount of time, and hence that would calculate budget and all that.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking, you know, I might need to just find a guy that can do previs and
Very
sit,
well
Find a
could be the
guy.
case.
sit
Because
with him. You know, he might be my first priority.
Wants to do it, and
First priority is to get a guy that can do the dang previs. Get someone that can do it all, Rob. Come on. This is the origin story of former White House Chief of Staff Reince Priebus. Oh, bow. So Rob is in over his head. That's clear. And he may find someone to help him out, and he probably won't pay him anything. I don't know if this guy's good for any of his dang money. Honestly. Wanting people to volunteer for the seed. I'm not trashing the seed. Come on, Rob. Get it together, bud.
spend a little time. I think that would be
Spend some time.
very, very well worth it.
Yeah. So, I mean, that might be my first objective is to find that guy that.
This is my favorite part. Because I love how the cuts happen with the Google Hangouts, and it's like a damn Vic Berger video.
All these people.
But that detailed conversation, which the previs will accommodate, is what part of how
Yeah.
you know what exact team do you need and who would be involved for what amount of work and what amount of time,
I went back
and
too far.
hence that would calculate budget and all that.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking, you know,
Okay.
I might need to just find a guy that can do previs and
Very well could be the case.
sit with
Because
him. You know, he might be my first priority.
Wants to do it and spend a little time. I think that would be very, very well worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean that might be my first objective is to find that guy that can do the real low res.
That guy, he's trying to hold his tongue back there. This other guy, other fella, being pretty nice to Rob. Gives him some pointers, and you can see back in his car, he kind of talks about what he's gonna do to get Seed together.
Okay, so I
crap.
just finished
That was a bad
having
meeting.
a Google Hangout with the
Whew,
Visual
rough
Effects
one.
house in Georgia. A couple of really cool
Previs.
guys. One of the guys I met at
Oh, I see.
the South by
Rents
Southwest
Previs.
conference in Austin back in March. Man, I'll tell you what.
Man, oh man, it's tough.
I'm
The
generally
biz.
against cloning, but I could really use about 10 more of me.
Oh yeah, he's against cloning, but he could use more of him. But he's also said he doesn't know how to do any of this stuff, so I don't know how that would be helpful. Maybe like a multiplicity situation where you got Rob Skiba who can draw, you got Rob Skiba who can engineer, who can do all this stuff. Make the Seed happen. That's the only way it's gonna happen. So we got the Seed audio drama. Listen to that. We won't listen to the whole thing, but yeah, I like this song. But I wanted to play a little clip of this part, and I wanted to point something out on it. So let's check it out. Oop. It's pretty good with the music.
High above the Earth, the Ouroboros spy satellite begins to relay imagery and telemetry data down to a high-tech, covert military command center. This is the headquarters of the Supernatural and Extraterrestrial Exploration and Defense Division of the United States Special Forces.
Wait, hold up. I missed that.
Headquarters of the Supernatural and
Supernatural-
Extraterrestrial Exploration and Defense Division.
Supernatural Exploration Expedition Division. That's Seed. That's all the damn letters in the Seed. Whew. Could be
of the
Sneed.
United States Special Forces.
Maybe some more
Also
letters
simply
on there.
known as the Seed Project.
Yeah.
It was the brainchild of Major General
yeah.
Victor Caritas.
Victor Caritas.
Only a handful of elite international bankers, General Caritas, a few other 3- and 4-star generals at the Pentagon, and of course those directly under their command, have any knowledge of what really goes on in this place.
So the bankers, only a few international bankers, and being vague with what that is referring to, you would think that Rob Skiba would be against those guys. Because, you know, he's up in the conspiracy world. They don't like the bankers. But no one else knows about the Seed, except this select group of people.
Although there are plans for expansion, currently the project consists of only 3 6-man squads. Today, General Caritas enters the Seed Tactical Operations Center.
Yeah, this is the big
eager
guy.
For an update on the status of 2 of those squads.
Oh, okay, gotta point one thing out about this character is that it's played by Rob Skiba Sr. Major General Victor Caritas. Military call sign Mars. Rob Skiba Sr. He has a bachelor's degree in film and television production. Oh, okay, so that's where Robbie Jr. That's maybe where he got bit by the bug. So he did some stuff in Vietnam. It says his call sign was Warlord 13. So he probably did some bad stuff over there. So that's Rob Skiba Sr. Is the character that we're about to hear from on the Seed audio drama.
Shit rap.
We're receiving.
What? What was that? That was his first line. Okay, hold on. We're gonna check out the chat. Let's see. Love to have a division that's as big as another agency. That's right. Bankers love to tell each other stuff. The conspiracy instantly falls apart because everyone getting in on the hot new insider trade. Shit rep. That's the line. I gotta get that transcript because I want to know what is he
3
saying there.
6-man squads. Today, General Caritas enters the Seed Tactical Operations Center,
we go.
eager for an update on the status
He's
of
eager. He's hungry. You think he's gonna bust in the door and be like, "Hey, you maggots, you freaking jerks, give me an update. I'm Major Caritas. I'll put a mud hole in your ass. I'm a hard scrabbling, don't mess with me, like the guy in the metal jacket. He screams, that kind of guy. That's what I'm picturing. But here's his intro.
2 of those squads.
Shit rep.
Okay, he's saying sit rep, situational report. Coritis is when you have inflammation in your core. Huh. Will compromise you to a permanent end. Okay, so sit rep, situational report. So he's using some language that no one should really know about, I guess, unless you're into that stuff. But he probably is, big military head. Or maybe that's something that old Rob Skiba Sr. improv'd on the line. We don't know. But that was his first line, and it's still a funny line reading for that.
We're receiving satellite telemetry now, General Coritis.
Excellent. Is our Agartha on site?
Not yet, sir. Relaying the information to them now.
Boom, we got the sound dogs doing sound effects.
Meanwhile, 2
Digital
SUVs make
juice.
their way across the desert sand 160
Digital
kilometers southeast
juice.
of Baghdad.
So we're in
Inside the
Baghdad.
lead vehicle,
Let's see.
6 men are wearing
Some other
civilian
pretty
clothes.
funny stuff.
But these are no civilians.
No,
They are the best of America's
They're the
elite
dang
special
seed
forces,
heads.
and one of 2 squads operating under the code name Agartha.
Agartha.
Staff Sergeant Jakes.
yeah, here's the
call
intro.
sign, Red is driving.
See.
Staff Sergeant Reynolds, call sign, Wishbone, rides in the passenger seat, navigating as he monitors incoming satellite data on a handheld
Trying to
device.
find the actors of the seed.
Behind them sits the Agartha team's commanding officer, Captain Zach Randall,
There he
call
is.
sign, Phoenix, and his
Got his
NCOIC,
IMDb.
Master Sergeant Calhoun, call sign, Chef.
Okay, and
At
Chef.
the rear of the vehicle,
Okay, Chef. Yeah, I want to try to find a moment with Chef. Here's Shane Ladd. Let's see, is the seed on his? I guess it wouldn't be his filmography. Let's see. So I haven't quite figured out if the actors he's listing are people he wants to be in the seed, or if they're the real thing. Let's see. Yeah, he's got the voices. Okay, so these are the real folks, but it's not showing up on the IMDb. I don't know if the military really says sit rep, but it is in video games. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's probably where he gets it from. Playing too much Halo or whatever. Okay.
are Sergeant First Class Pierce, call sign, Dino, and the newest and youngest member of the team, Sergeant Martinez, call
There he
sign,
is.
Prince.
Sergeant.
While each of these men are
Martinez.
exceptionally skilled and well-trained combat soldiers, they all have certain areas of expertise
Right.
specifically related to
As
the
you
Agartha
do
mission objective.
in the military and movies and stuff.
They were about to enter into the very cradle of human civilization, and General Coritis wanted to be certain they understood that. For he knows.
Oh,
This-
here we go. Got some good info. Agartha is legendary kingdom that is said to be located in the Earth's core. It's related to the belief in Hollow Earth and is a popular subject in esotericism. That makes perfect sense because that's what Rob Skiba is all about. He's about crafting these crazy, wild sci-fi tales based on weird stuff from the Bible. If you listen to The Seed, there's a moment where there's a big tree and there's some fruit on it. I don't know what that's reference to. There's a demon and other stuff, so it's kind of
This desert
his
holds many
influence is
ancient
there.
secrets.
He's a big Bible head.
One of which he shared with Captain Randall just prior to deployment.
Okay.
Thus, Zach is the only one on the Agartha team who knows the real objective
Yeah.
of this mission.
He's the only one who knows.
As the bright moonlight shines through the window,
Okay.
and he contemplates.
From Olympus.
All right.
Hey, Chef.
There we
Speaking
go.
of Wishbone.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Chased her since high school. We're getting married next month.
Congratulations.
So this is kind of the intro of all the soldiers and their different personalities, and each one's a little bit different. So we got one guy named the Chef, and he's gonna come in here in a minute.
Lucky man, sir.
Pretty good joke here.
Yes, I am. How we doing, Wishbone? We're gonna make that mark sometime tonight or what?
Wishbone, that's one of the other characters. That's his call sign. It's somewhere on this list. I'm not going to try to look for him, but it's like, hey, Wishbone.
Yes, sir. We're
And we got a good joke
Just
here.
waiting on confirmation from Olympus.
Hey, Chef, speaking of Wishbone, you think you could cook us up another turkey dinner for Christmas this year?
Sure, you can get us one.
Hey, chef. Cook us turkey dinner. Speaking of Wishbone, which is one of the guy's names, you cook us up turkey dinner for Christmas? So the chef, and then chef replies, he's got kind of a deep voice.
Another turkey dinner for Christmas this year?
Sure, you can get us one.
You can get us one. And chef, you know, what they're trying to, the kind of character they're trying to portray. Oh, there's Wishbone. That guy. I'm trying to find chef. There he is. So chef is this guy. He does all kinds of characters. He's the narrator. He's Dino. And he's the chef. And he's this other character. So it's just a guy who's got some pitched down vocal effects going on his voice. He's the chef. So this guy's into both Hollow Earth and Flat Earth. Feels like you're not allowed to do that. Yeah. I think you could make that work. Hollow Earth, Flat Earth. Well, are we gonna get into Flat Earth? Yeah, because Rob Skiba's got a whole website on it. I don't think I have it bookmarked, but oh boy, yeah. So the biblical stuff about the flat Earth and the what's it called? The firmament. And there's a whole model from the Bible that everyone was doing back in the day, and that's why it's flat. So don't want to get into that much, but let's see, what's this video about? What is this stupid thing about? This Skiba.
Alright, start it again, Rob. I'm actually recording the audio, so you'll have it too if you want to place it in there. I didn't know.
Okay, great.
On both ends.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. So,
We are
I'll
on.
do Zach. How we doing, Wishbone? We're gonna make the mark sometime tonight, or what? Yes, sir. We're close. Just waiting on confirmation from Olympus.
Hey, speaking of Wishbone, I don't suppose you could cook us up another turkey dinner for Christmas, eh, Top?
Sure, if you can get us one.
Oh man. There we go. I gotta clip that for later. Holy crap, we came across the line that we were looking for right out the gate.
Hey, speaking of Wishbone, I don't suppose you could cook us up another turkey dinner for Christmas, eh, Top?
Sure, if you can get us one.
Maybe Luis here can call home and place an order for us.
Oh, wait.
Louis, Sarge. Need me to spell it out for you?
That's good. I don't know what the extra joke he added on there about. I hope it wasn't a racist thing. Who knows? Love to see these boys in action. That's right, this is where the magic happens. So I'm definitely going to save that one for later. Clip some more seed stuff. There's Shane, and maybe his seed will show up on the IMDb someday. So what else we got? This is like a call center training exercise. Hey, Wishbone. Gonna cook us up a turkey dinner tonight? Well, let's check out some other music and then we'll get into something else. Oh yeah, I was thinking today. I had to do a lot of driving. Trying to think of how to incorporate some gaming into the stream. You know, people love gaming. So how would I do that? One of these days, maybe. And I had a crazy idea. Maybe I could make a cool stream video game. Just make one. Play it on the stream. Is that a crazy idea? I don't know. There's got to be some little game maker template, and, you know, make myself have a little ray gun and shoot Bigfoots and maybe shoot Rob Skiba with the ray gun. Not just in a video game, fictional, and it would. I think the idea was that I would be in the internet, I'd be shooting my ray gun at all these things, and I'd be catching it like Ghostbusters style for the cool stream. So no violence, none of that kind of stuff. It's all good. It's all cool. So maybe I'll make a video game in all my spare time. Okay, RPG Maker. Okay, that would be good. Need something easy. Is that one I can play? Because I want to like jump and maybe it's too much, but we'll see if there's something out there. Otherwise, we could play some other weird stuff. But speaking of weird games and good games, there's some good streams out there. We got one in particular that I think it's safe to say the Cool Stream is an official supporter and ally of the Rat Brother stream. And he comes on every other night or so and plays some cool games. And last night was playing some Elder Scrolls Morrowind. That was pretty cool to watch. Pretty fun. Funny guy. So check that stream out. Check out the Nico stream. Check out all the streams. Yeah, see that. These are... See, he didn't think you'd get mentioned, but hey, I liked watching that crazy game he was playing. I think he beat the game, but that one's pretty fun to watch. Deus Ex. And who else? Well, there's also a stream that I was on, Turbo stream, playing the Tentacle game. Haven't heard from Turbo. He's, let's see here. Is he in the Discord? Almost at home. No, so I got ghosted by Turbo. We tried to do it last week, but we were playing some fun games, so maybe we'll do that. You know, my schedule's freed up a little bit. Not this week. Anyway, it'll come back around. Let's see. This is not the right music. Let's try this one. Ooh, yeah. So another cool website we did back on. Yeah, you beat it. Heck yeah. Back on Ep 1 of the Cool Stream, and even the pre-ep, the prequel of the Cool Stream, which was not recorded and no one watched, but that was cool because we kind of figured out some stuff. But we visited a website where we discovered Amichis, and it was this website called foodhistory.com. Damn it, we love this damn thing. There's food history articles. B is for beans. Researching a food history. So this is all about food history. And then there's from my kitchen window. There's a deer out there. We could maybe read some of that. But our favorite one on the Cool Stream is the food notes on the road with Patricia B. Mitchell and crew. She's got a dang crew rolling with the damn posse. Way back in the day. So we'll go up in here and we'll check out and see. And you'll notice, let's see. Yeah, Amichis. She did a review of Amichis. None too positive, but that's okay. Amichis, they'll clap back with a GIF and own your ass online and then move on, because it's cool. It's fine. If you don't like the pizza. Here we go. How about let's try. I like the Subway ones. Those are pretty good. There's a whole crap load of these. Subway and CNN. Talk about a pair, an unlikely pair. And that's over at 2348 Randleman Road, Greensboro, North Carolina. Check it out on the Google Maps. I'd like to see if it's still there. See how it's doing. Hey, here we go. Come on down to Subway in North Carolina. Right, so there's where it is. Next to the McDonald's. Good location. Pizza Hut. Got all the chains. Kentucky Fried Chicken. So they went over to the Subway and said, we tried another one of Greensboro's several Subway eateries, and we're quite pleased with this one. Yeah. Our only complaint is that there is a big screen television in the dining area. First we'd seen in a Subway. Huh. This might not be a bad thing, except that CNN was playing loudly. Oh, here we go. And this was way before the days of the fake news. So, Patricia was not I think she was more not a fan of the loudly part, underscore. Maybe not the CNN, I don't know. The reporters sadly talking about kidney transplants and the lack of donor organs and breathlessly reporting on school shootings, etc. were not conducive to smooth digestion. I'll say. It could be rough. But sometimes you gotta get the dang news some way. This is 2007. You didn't have Twitter, you didn't have any of that stuff, so that's just how it was. But it was a little bit too loud, upset the digestion. But she says, nevertheless, the 12-inch turkey bread on wheat, which my husband and I ordered, was very good. Our daughter's 6-inch meatball on Italian herbs and cheese was excellent. This Subway location offers canned mushrooms. Most do not have any mushrooms at all. That's a good offering to give. Some canned mushrooms sounds exactly like something I'd want from Subway on my sandwich. The decor was typically Subway-esque, though the dining area was more spacious than some. The ladies' restroom was unusually clean.
I joined Seed.
Oh,
the freaking
baby.
Ghostbusters.
How intensive is hosting? Ain't that cool? Thanks. MFR reviews fast food places and orders the same thing twice? Yeah. That's Patricia for you, man. They are Subway heads. This is one of their classic orders. Turkey breast on wheat. Sometimes they'll get the ham on wheat. I think they put all kinds of good stuff on it. There it is. Looks a mess, and they like to chop it up into fourths. And we figured out that 1/4 of 12 is 3. That's a little math for you. And meatball on Italian herbs and cheese. Can't really see the meatballs in there, but so that's the review of this here Subway. Let's see. Let's check out another restaurant. We got Old Fashioned. Oh, see, more Subway. Oh, here we go. Wendy's. All right, so they're branching out. I'm gonna just crack this open real quick. Our family arrived at Wendy's. This C-map. Okay, got a C-map. C-map. Check it out. Sands Drive in Greensboro. Another spot. And I'm not seeing... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Wendy's. And Lowe's. And McDonald's. Whoa. Our family arrived at this Wendy's. C-map. In Greensboro, North Carolina. And ordered several of our standard Wendy's favorites. Our son, David, ordered the bacon cheddar hamburger combo. Fries and drink. So we know what a combo is, but thanks for that extra info. Our son, Jonathan, our large son, had the big bacon cheeseburger classic combo. Both guys liked what they ate. So I thought they had one son, but they had two. And a daughter. And there's Henry. Henry and Sarah, the daughter, selected chili and a side salad. Interesting choice. I chose the grilled chicken sandwich, salad, and a baked potato. Damn, that's a pretty good order right there. Also, a little side note, one time went to a Wendy's and a lady ordered chili on her salad. That's pretty weird. I guess it's probably good. I don't know. Not something that I expected to see, but it's a thing. Steak on wheat. Jonathan Davis from Corn? The chili, well, this is in North Carolina, as we saw from the map. The chili was akin to Brunswick stew, flavor-wise, and in the fact that it was soupy. So Brunswick stew, flavor-wise. we're not going to Google Brunswick stew, but I'm not sure what it is. It had pieces of celery pintoes, red beans, onions, and ground beef, and a somewhat spicy tomato beef broth. It was hearty, enjoyable, and satisfying. Those are 3 things that you want in a chili. And you want your celery pintoes and all that. Didn't know they put all that stuff. I thought it was just meat and water. Side salads were good, though the carrots were a bit whitish. Eee, that's no good. I was the unlucky one. My grilled chicken on a bun was undercooked. Ooh, so undercooked that I had to send it back. Oh, no. Can't have undercooked chicken. That will kill you. No way. You gotta send that back. Manager came out and, in a nice way, asked if I preferred another sandwich or a refund. I chose to try the grilled chicken again. The substitute was satisfactory, as was my potato. I do not think... Now, I don't eat meat, so there's one thing, but I will say I would have not chose the green chicken. It's probably green, undercooked. Wouldn't have chosen to eat the grilled chicken again. Brunswick stew. Yeah. Yeah, I would not have gone for the grilled chicken again. Don't know what she was thinking. She may have, she was really tempting fate there with that. But it turned out good. All in all, Wendy's meal was good enough. Good enough, though getting the half-cooked chicken and having to send it back was certainly unsettling, I'll say. Maybe go for that fried chicken. That's kind of a go-to thing from these types of places. They'll cook it real good for you in the fryer. Side salad looks pretty good. Blue cheese, bunch of cucumbers. I don't see any of those white carrots. There's that Brunswick chili. Yum yum. Looks good. Grilled chickens. So we didn't get a shot of the... I guess you can kind of see the undercooked chicken there. And the baked potato. Hope she put butter on that. You gotta have butter on it. Bacon cheddar hamburger. Not cheeseburger. Not a bacon cheeseburger, but a bacon cheddar hamburger. Big Bacon Cheeseburger Classic. And what's the difference between these two things? What do they think of next? And this was 12 years ago, so these are all kind of different menu items. Keep that in mind. There we go, that old school yellow fries and yellow packaging from Wendy's. That was pretty good. Alright, so it's the late night cool stream. Is this review from 1999? Close, 2007. Oh, we're getting into it. Let's do another review. I don't know if I had anything else on the docket. So we got some more Subway. Let's check out another Subway. Have we reviewed this one? Look at those Sammys. Sneak peek. Small Berg. What were they at, a Wendy's? No, they were at Subway. The Small Berg of Hamlet, North Carolina runs into the slightly larger Berg. What was it, a bacon cheeseburger? No, it's Rockingham, North Carolina. We have eaten at the Subway in Rockingham, and we're disappointed. And there's that review. Could be better, could be worse. But the Subway in Hamlet is a different story. The tiny Hamlet store, as corporate headquarters calls its eateries, is in a fairly new strip mall. Found the service to be pleasant. I think I've read this one before. That's cool. The sandwich is good and the place tidy. Henry, my husband, and I split a 12-inch turkey sub. So they each got the 6-inchers. And that's a turkey sub on whole wheat bread. And Sarah, our daughter, ordered a club. Turkey, ham, and roast beef. Is that what goes on a club? Is that what they're putting on the club these days back in 2006? On the Italian urban cheese, Jonathan, our son, of corn fame, chose an Italian BMT. Biggest, meatiest, tastiest. Ow. Salami, pepperoni, and all that stuff on Parmigiano oregano bread. We all were well satisfied with our selections. Different store owners can certainly create different stores even when using the same basic business plan. I don't think they can. I think they pretty much have to do the same stuff, except it can look a little different. This Hamlet subway. And what was it? Is Hamlet the one where he holds the skull? Weirdest thing about this as a grown-up adult being full after eating a 6-inch sub. What's the oldest review on here? That's a good question. That's the guy. Okay. The Hamlet subway. What did poor Yorick choke on a damn beef and cheddar sub? So the owner's on the right track. Good to know. The Rockingham guy should eat lunch at the Hamlet subway. Oh, damn. Vicious roast. Whoa, man. I don't think he's recovered. So here's the turkey sub. Got those peppers popping off. Look at that. Is that an onion? And some mayonnaise, not mustard. Maybe some mustard on there. But they like to get all the fixins. Carrots. You love carrots on a sandwich. I mean, who doesn't? Maybe if it's the Giardianos, that stuff's pretty good. But just straight up, straight from the bag. To be or not to be. Okay, there we go. So the Hamlet subway to eat or not to eat. And she says yes. Eat that sub. Club sub. And the Italian BMT. Got all those cold cuts. There's the other one. Oh, we can just read this one real quick. This is the one that just sucked. This guy should go eat at the Hamlet one. In Rockingham. Rocket Man. It was a disappointing experience. Our recent subway meal there, see map. Gotta see that map. Turned out better, though not without its weak points. No. This music is making it seem more tense than it really is. Biscuitville? What? Now hold up. Hold the damn phone. Why the hell would you go to Subway when right down the street, in spitting distance of what looks like maybe used to be a different restaurant, is a Biscuitville? Okay. I wonder if they review Biscuitville. Check in on Biscuitville. We're trying not to go too late tonight. We might get in trouble if we do, but we'll check back in Biscuitville real quick, maybe to end the show. Anyway, so the server doled out the veggies rather sparingly. And you know they love the veggies. I mean, if you spare the veggies, what the heck are you doing? What the heck are you doing? Gotta have those veggies. Gotta have all the carrots. So they doled out rather sparingly for a foot-long ham on whole wheat. And because of the noisy kitchen sounds, loud radio, etc., she had a hard time hearing and or understanding our requests. So maybe a vague reference to some stuff there. Let's all eat at the Biscuitville. I don't want to suggest maybe what she's suggesting. Draw your own conclusions, but I think you get it. Nevertheless, the food tasted good, and they had spicy brown mustard, which we love. Most Subways don't have that ingredient anymore. So there was a spilled cola drink on the floor. Ew. Nasty, which posed a safety hazard. I'll say. You want to slip on that cola drink and split your noggin open, spray blood all over the place, and it'd be just terrible. I mentioned that to a staff member. She said, "This is a safety hazard. Clean this up. Can you understand me? Are you hard of hearing? The music too loud? Listen up. Okay, I could have died on this cola." But the spill was not cleaned up the whole time we were there. We dined in. Parking lot was messy. Lots of trash on the pavement and adjoining grass strip. Yep, sometimes those old parking lots can get messy. And those workers need to get out there and clean the damn parking lot every now and then. Turn down that music. However, we did like the sandwich well enough, and the staff was not unpleasant. apparently they were unpleasant. She was just complaining about that. They didn't clean up the spill, which you could have cleaned up yourself, I guess, if you were really scared. So if you were scared of a damn puddle of Diet Dr. Pepper, how did she know it wasn't spilled root beer? That's a good point. It could be that crazy kooky regionalism where everyone has a different name for what they call a soft drink. Whether it's Coke, soda, pop, Poppy Fizz Fizz, Pop and You Don't Stop, and the top popping Pop Deluxe. Those are just some of the few phrases that people got for soda, kind of across the US. So they liked the sandwich. It was better than that long ago last time in Rockingham. You wouldn't even want to know about that Subway meal. What? Are you kidding? Of course we do. Man, so they have a whole different article about the crappy experience, and we're missing out on it. Oh, dang. Okay. So they forgot that they had all this, but here's a whole rundown of all the Subway reviews. So we could, next time, let's bookmark that. Put it under weird stuff, and we'll come back to all the good Subway reviews. Biscuitville, let's check out check how to spell that. Biscuitville. Oh, Greensboro. Or this was in Rockingham. I'm learning all about North Carolina today. Biscuitville.com. Biscuitville. Oh, yeah. Get a free B-Day breakfast. Honest, genuine food reviews. Quick and delicious. Let's check it out.
Good morning, Triad.
Crawford, who makes the best lunch sandwiches?
I do.
You need to come try my new Southern Fried Catfish Sandwich.
Oh,
Chuck, come over to High Point, bro.
Dang. What? So they went to Subway when they could have had something along the lines of this fried catfish. That was a long time ago, but I'm sure that they were throwing down some good
Over to
stuff.
High Point Road and try that Southern Fried Okra. It is awesome.
Hell
Wow, it sounds good.
Visit Biscuitville.com for special offers.
Man, that looks pretty damn good. Let's see. Biscuitville menu. Southern breakfast and lunch. Breakfast Sammy's. Oh, man. Catering. I spilled my drink. Simple, authentic. Like an old friend or favorite memory. Biscuitville. Fresh Southern. Holds a special place in the hearts of many. Man, I want to go to this place. Find your Beeville. Man, okay. It's making me hungry. Some good food. We got the spicy chicken and honey biscuit. This is kind of what happens on the cool stream. Holy moly. Hold up. Hold the phone. My word. That is a good looking. I don't know if that's I guess that's a breakfast. I could eat that. Pickles, chicken, grilled chicken, English muffin. Yeah, getting hungry. It's time for that fourth meal. Go on down to the Subway. If I could go to Biscuitville, I would. What else did we have? We were going to check out Mr. Food. Kind of ran out of time. That's alright. So we got the 3-hour Afghan. So we'll check out Mr. Food. We got some great episodes coming up. It's always good to preface something that hasn't happened and tell people how good it is. And it hasn't even happened yet. But I got the ideas bouncing around in my head. just announced I was going to make a video game for the Cool Stream, which sounds like way more work than I'm capable of, but it sounded kind of cool in my head. RIP to the original Mr. Food. Say what? Well, we have some cool ideas for some other streams. Been coming up with all kinds of stuff. If you got any suggestions, you can shoot me a line over on, I think most of us are all pals on the old Discord. Hit me up there. If you're not, then, you know, send me a DM. You know, if you just think of something that sounds worth visiting, send it my way. Just a topic or a website or just whatever you got, you know. It's cool. Or you don't have to. I'm still surfing the web, trying to find all that cool, crazy stuff. But we got some good episodes coming up. Sorry for these sniffles as well. Oh, man. So just curl up in the bed and thank your lucky stars for another day on this earth. And many more to come. Because there are people out there, and they're rooting for you. And I'm rooting for you. Thanks for watching the Cool Stream. So we're going to play the old credits. We're going to tee that up. Thanks everybody for watching. It's good to have a little silent moment. A moment of silence as you curl up into bed. And really and truly, thanks for watching. So now let's roll that beautiful bean footage. And we'll see you next time. And we're trying to figure out where we're going to push these buttons on the Cool Stream. Thanks, Jaded Wombat, and thanks everybody for watching.